Coach, obviously not the outcome we wanted. What was the problem out there today?
Well, offensively, we couldn't get anything going. As soon as we get something going, we'd make a mistake, and of course we got a couple interceptions that really hurt us. One driving down there deep in their territory, really hurt. But we had some penalties that stopped us. A drop pass here, a drop pass there, and some things. Just couldn't get anything, really moving along. And we shuffled around quarterbacks, trying to shake things up a little bit, see what we could get going, and couldn't. John was just like a half a step away from popping. I don't know how many runs in there. It looks like they just got him by the ankle and just got him. So just nothing could go. Defensively, I thought once we settled down after the beginning, I thought we played pretty well. Could have played better, but I thought we played pretty well there. And so again, it was tough. I mean, Delaware executed well. They good team, played well, and we didn't play as well.
How will you go about keeping everybody, calm about the situation now that you probably need, 5 wins?
Well, I don't think we look ahead. I think we look at getting ready for next week. I mean, that's all we do. We just kind of put our emphasis, and we'll be consistent about the way we approach it. And they're not going to panic. We got good players and good people, and they made some mistakes. They don't try to make mistakes. They're not trying to mess up. So we just keep working at it and trying to ingrain good habits in them and go to work.
What are you going to do next week, you think, for the quarterback situation?
Well, we'll look and see whether or not Mike Graham is healthy or not. I don't know what the status is on that right now by any stretch of imagination. So that'll be the first thing that we'll have to, find out. And then depending on, if he's healthy and go, I mean, he was the starter and he would go back. If he's not, then we'll look at these other guys.
What did you see from Paulus? What was causing the problem?
He had some trouble reading in the secondary, made some poor decisions with the throws, and things like that.
Was your game plan to come out throwing more, or did you get behind early?
We got behind there, and we felt like we just weren't really popping the runs like we felt like we needed to, and they were crowding the box too. I mean, they were coming down, playing man free and some things, and getting an extra person in the box too. So it kind of forces you to try to throw, and we were getting one-on-one. We were getting some pretty good looks out there, and just weren't able to convert as many as we needed to.
What do you think has caused the league to be tougher than ever? I mean, now just about everybody's.
Well, I think everybody works to get better. I mean, they recruit good players and they coach them up. Got good coaches, and and again, I think it's pretty well balanced league, and week in, week out, it's who's hot, and maybe who gets a hot quarterback or who gets a break here or there makes a difference.
Coach, what would you say about the offensive play calling? How would you characterize that?
I thought it was fine.
Would you say? I mean,
what do you mean? I don't think
more on the conservative side, or trying to be a bit more aggressive at times.
We were trying to get plays that were working, trying to get things that were working. I didn't make it whether it was conservative or aggressive or whatever. I thought we're fine. We're fine there. I mean, we didn't call drop passes. We didn't call for interceptions. They weren't in the game plan, So
playing against Delaware is always kind of a measuring stick in this league. Obviously, one of the best teams. So coming out of it, how would you?
Well, I think they played well. I thought Delaware played very well. I'm disappointed that we didn't get more going on offense and play. A little better. I mean, we just things here and things there that just kept us from going. I thought we'd made some progress, from the JMU game into Villanova game, and I thought we'd had a really good week of practice this week. We were hitting on all cylinders pretty much, and then I don't know. We just couldn't quite get the rhythm down today.
Do you think Paulus is healthy, or is he?
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, his shoulder's right. Yeah.